back for more Roadrunner football in the UTSA Dynasty. Welcome back, everybody. Today we reach the season's halfway point with the now top 10 ranked UTSA Roadrunners and our best matchup so far on the schedule. The only remaining unbeaten teams in the Big 12. UTSA welcomes Kansas State to San Antonio. And despite the Wildcats' undefeated record, they have every right to feel disrespected, not even being ranked inside the top 25. Looking at the Kansas State schedule, they've beaten 5 teams that combine for 4 victories on the season, including 2 winless teams. However, they've put up over 27 points in each game. Their defense has done a good job. And if it's any consolation, they have the most votes out of anybody not in the top 25. So essentially, the Wildcats are the number 26 team in the country, but they feel like they can come into San Antonio, pull off an upset, and finally get the respect they feel they deserve. For the Roadrunners, the hope is to stay unbeaten after a great start to Big 12 play last week. They won 38-17 over Kansas. And we have a few of our top recruits in attendance today, including running back Sincere Rhymes, a player that I think would be a big boost to our running game as early as next season. But let's get the action underway. The Roadrunners will receive the opening kickoff. Deshaun Washington is back deep in. We are underway in the Alamo Dome. Here's Washington between the hashes. Hit down around the 25-yard line. And here comes Jacoby Criswell, who put up 3 touchdown passes in the win last week, 16 on the season. On the ground, they start things, and room to the outside. It's Vince Taylor with a gain of 11. It feels recently like Taylor's been separating as the best running back on the team this year. Now for the first time, a throw. It's lobbed and caught. First down to Joe Wright. It's a gain of 13. He's approaching 600 yards on the season. Criswell across the middle and way off the mark. That throw really got away from him. And that sets up a third down. Chris Woods is slot left, and here comes the pressure. Criswell dumps it. Here's room to run. Taylor heads outside and picks up 19. They started using him more in the passing game a week ago to great success. Now they hand it to him. And not much on the carry, maybe 2 yards. Third down again. Now Jackson is the slot receiver right outside of him. Criswell pressured inside. He completes it. First down, Ketron Jackson, a gain of 12. And a good opening drive being put together by the Roadrunners. Now Curtis Mills checks in. They'll throw it to him on the screen. Mills falls forward and almost gets the first down. Third and short, UTSA. Offset backfield. And Criswell, he's going to keep it and won't get there. He went to hand it off to the fullback, and there was some miscommunication. It never happened, and the offense is staying out there to go for it. Big 4th and 1. It's Taylor, and he grinds it out. First down. A lengthy opening drive for the Roadrunners, and now they hurry to the line. On 1st and goal, toss to Taylor, all the way out, he scores! Touchdown, UTSA! Right down the field they go, and Taylor caps it off. They chewed up much of the first quarter on that drive. The Roadrunners are the 8th ranked team in the country. Oklahoma is 9. And they picked up a win today, a close one over Temple, but they do move to 5-1 on the year. And now Kansas State will try their hand at offense. Deuce Vaughn, the star running back, had 4 scores a week ago. This is a team that runs for over 200 yards a game. I've been critical of this Roadrunner run defense. First plays a pass, and coming back for it, R.J. Garcia maybe has 2. Offset backfield now. Will Howard, the quarterback, hands it, and Deuce Vaughn redirects and finds about 3 yards of space. It's a third down on the K-State opening drive. Blitz sent. Pass to the outside is caught, and that's Keenan Garber for a gain of 9. First down. Shifting late, they toss it out to Deuce Vaughn, and he is hit and run down. Corey Smolik on the tackle. Out of the eye now on second down. Howard sprints to the right and gets drilled by Preston Quinn. The pass falls incomplete, and again, third down, Kansas State. Here comes Stokes on a blitz, picked up nicely. Garber makes the catch and has the first down. Another third down conversion to Keenan Garber. Now into UTSA territory. A little shoulder fake, and the pass is knocked down by Keith Cowan. Good coverage. Fullbacks getting a lot of playing time on this opening drive. Off play action, wide open. R.J. Garcia makes the grab. First down, Wildcats on the move. They set up the screen. Here's Deuce Vaughn with blocks. Up to the 25. Quinn struggling to bring him down as Vaughn makes it up to the 15. An 18-yard screen pass, and a red zone trip begins. Howard heaves towards the end zone, and it's tipped and nearly intercepted. Good coverage again. Secondary backed off. This is 3rd and 17. Sideline and caught by Garber again, well shy of the marker. And here comes the field goal team for Kansas State. Good opening drive. They had some conversions, and the field goal puts them on the board 7-3. UTSA getting it back for drive number 2. Here is Washington. And he's got a lane. Washington across the 40. Outside the numbers. He will not be caught. Touchdown, UTSA. A 98-yard kick return touchdown. It's felt for weeks that he's been close to breaking off one of these. And the Roadrunners now jump ahead 11 points, putting some pressure on the visiting Wildcats. Vaughn on the carry, going nowhere. First one there, Cedric Parker. Right up in the receiver's face with press coverage. On second down, Howard goes deep, and it's off the hands of Jason Hall. They've had a few nice plays on these 2 drives in the secondary. Now third down, they run it. Vaughn has space, and he gets the first down. They were clearly just trying to set things up there for a punt and end up with the conversion. The drive extended. Howard looking deep down the far sideline, off the hands of A.J. Brown. He almost had it. Incomplete. 3rd and 6 for Kansas State. Pressure's on. Caught by Braverman. First down, Kansas State. They've been pretty good on third down already. 14-3 through 1. Kansas State gives it to Deuce Vaughn. A bit of room on the outside as Cowan makes the tackle. Gain of 4. Single high look. 3rd and 5. Howard dumps it. Vaughn turns up and fights ahead for the first down yardage. The Roadrunners are just not getting off the field on third down. This is the 11th play of the possession. Vaughn carries and has the opening. Right through the middle that time for 14. Some leaks showing up in run defense. And they'll give it to Irvin this time. He breaks a couple tackles and still doesn't get too far. Nice job rallying. And now Kansas State 5 of 6 on third down. They run again. Vaughn into the open, and then it closes quickly, and he's stopped. 2 long drives for Kansas State, but it's demoralizing to go on those long drives and not get touchdowns. And this kick just stays inside the left upright to make it 14-6. We are midway through the second, and this is just the second drive the UTSA offense has had. On the short throw, Davis has running room and turns up for a gain of 15. Up to their own 37 now off the play action. Pressure is there, and down goes Criswell. He had a receiver getting open deep down the field, but Jalen Pickle picks up the sack. 3rd and a long way to go. And Criswell sacked again. The ball's got to come out just a little bit earlier. And you can see him trying to load up for a pass here as 3 defenders converge. And that'll bring on Blair LaFrance on a 4th and 29. Fair caught with good field position now for Kansas State as they'll take over, already having run 26 plays on their 2 possessions, 2 long drives. Howard to the air, that's caught. RJ Garcia bounces off a defender and gets 14. Already down to 2:30. This is Vaughn, he gets away, and he'll turn a negative play into a 4-yard pickup. 3rd down again for Kansas State. Howard, protected, caught. 1st down, Keenan Garber, one of the go-to guys on 3rd down for this Wildcat offense. Vaughn on the carry this time is hit down for a loss, and that was Cowan, a loss of 6. 8 tackles for Cowan, he's been all over the place. They'll go with the draw. Vaughn spins off contact and gets 8 yards. And just being able to do that, making 3rd down more manageable, increases your odds tremendously. 3rd and 9, they dump it, and Vaughn gets the conversion. They recover from a 2nd and 17 and keep going on these long drives. Now on 1st down, Howard takes off, has the opening, and runs it in for the K-State touchdown. They just completely lost track and didn't know what to do. Howard makes the heads-up play, and the Wildcats are a 2-point try from tying this game, and they will try to get it. A bunch to the right. They'll throw for it. Howard across the middle and incomplete for Garcia. And the Roadrunner lead holds. 1:25 to go in this first half. Setting up a screen, here goes Vince Taylor. He shakes the defender and then stumbles. Turf Monster got him. Gain of 12. This is only the 3rd possession for the offense here in the first half, and a tough grab made by Joe Wright. Gain of 7. Roadrunners still have 1 timeout remaining. Criswell under pressure. This pass is off the mark. He wanted Wright again. 6 of 10 passing now in the first half. It's 3rd down. K-State dials up the pressure, and Criswell throws incomplete again, not getting the pass off quick enough to the underneath receiver. And that leaves Kansas State with 40 seconds. Can they go down and take this lead? Garber on the grab, turns up. Close to midfield, clock will stop. 27 seconds to go, 1 timeout for the Wildcats. Howard takes off and runs into a defender. There's Eric Crenshaw. And now time winding down, they hold on to the timeout. We're at 10 seconds now. Howard steps up. It's out to Merriweather, and he is not even close. And that is basically going to take us to halftime. The Roadrunners had 1 good possession and then the kick return touchdown, but otherwise it feels like K-State's been on the field the entire first half. We have a good game so far, and each team has gone on long possessions. Deuce Vaughn and Vince Taylor each coming up big for their respective offenses. And we'll get this second half underway. UTSA on defense. They've already been on defense for much of the day. They could use a quick stop. And it's Vaughn to start things with a solid run. That's a gain of 7. Single high look again. Howard on 2nd down has Johnson open. And he's up to the K-State 40, 14-yard gain. Fullback returns. Vaughn running behind him. He finds the secondary and falls ahead with an 18-yard run. Vaughn with 84 yards on 17 carries. Right back to the running game. Now Irvin checks in, and he is swarmed. It's a loss of 1. Deuce Vaughn back in the game for 2nd down, and they run once again. Tripped up this time. Aggressive play from Cedric Parker, and a 3rd down Kansas State. They are 7 for 10 on the day. Pressure picked up. It's a rainbow to Johnson. He won't get there. There's a 3rd down stop. But it doesn't look like they're going to punt. An aggressive call at the UTSA 39. It's 4th and 7. And Howard's going to throw for it. And he's got a man open. Braverman, 1st down. K-State not done. What a call. Here as the underdogs on the road. On first down, a cutback from Vaughn, and he gets the first down with a 12-yard run. You can see this is a pretty dangerous running game K-State has. Now Howard rolls left, and Garcia hit down quickly by Parker. So here we go again on third down. It's been quite the journey here on third down for the defense. Howard slides left, has Garcia for the touchdown, and the Kansas State Wildcats have taken the lead. Once again, the Roadrunner defense fails to get off the field. They don't get enough pass rush. Howard buys a little bit of time, and then Garcia running through Dorsey. Now Kansas State's going for two. They sweep it to Vaughn. He's hit and dropped. So it's a 4-point game, advantage K-State. So they've gone on yet another long drive, and the UTSA offense is ice cold right now. Here's Washington on the return, and again, good run back. He's up to the 35. But the Roadrunners have only ran a few possessions all day. The last two have ended thanks to some pressure out of K-State. They'll start with a run from Vince Taylor, and there is a gain of 7. And they're going with tempo here. 2nd and 3, 2 receivers in the ballgame. To the air on 2nd down. Wright makes the catch and gets hammered down. And they'll hurry right back up again for 3rd and short. Taylor running left has the first down up to the 47. 3 receivers in the ballgame now. They'll run to the right. Taylor has blocking and gets tripped up after a gain of 7. Right to the right side. And on 2nd down, now Alexander makes the ground, and the Roadrunners convert. And again, operate with tempo. Off coverage on 1st down. It goes to Wright. Nice grab. Gain of 11. 4 catches on the day now for Joe Wright, trying to get him going. Now they bring Jackson in motion and give it to him, and K-State is ready for it. Just a gain of 1. Right in motion on 2nd down, and Criswell gets it off. Taylor's got blocking, finds the open field. He will score. Roadrunners back on top. What a perfect time for the screen pass, and this just gets set up perfectly. There are 2 blocks to spring him loose here, and they both get set up, giving him an open lane. And Vince Taylor scores again. 2nd of the day. 21-18 UTSA. Now we want to see, can the defense get themselves a stop and stop allowing these double-digit play drives? It's a 7-yard run for Deuce Vaughn to get things underway. Fake it to the fullback. Pitch to Vaughn. That didn't work, and Smolik makes the play for a loss of 5. 3rd down. The journey continues. Here comes pressure. Picked up. Howard extending and slings it to Garcia. He's across the 50. Up the numbers. Smolik can't catch him. Down to the 11. 61 yards on 3rd and 8. Heads up play again from Will Howard. When they've gotten pressure on him, he has been unfazed. So cool in the pocket or outside. In the red zone, they run it with Vaughn. He's hit down. That's Andrew Ross. 3rd and 8. 9 for 13. To throw for it. Howard to Johnson! Touchdown! What does it take for this team to get the big 3rd down stop? They got a linebacker here in the hook over the middle. Doesn't help. And Kansas State pulls ahead once again. 25-21. More action going on here in the Big 12. Cincinnati, Oklahoma State, they're tied up right now. Bob Young, 5 touchdown passes on the day. We'll keep an eye on that one. That's such a huge discrepancy there. 57 plays for K-State, 30 for UTSA. Down 4. Out of the pocket, Criswell dumps it to Chris Woods. He has room. Down the sideline to midfield. There's 23. We are on to the 4th quarter in San Antonio. Pressure sent. Criswell off his back foot to Taylor. What a move! Vince Taylor still going. He's carrying the offense today. Criswell has had some moments here under pressure where the ball's got to come out, and that time it did. Inside the K-State 30 now. It's first down. Criswell toward the end zone. It's picked off. Daniels intercepts it in the end zone. He put it up for Joe Wright. He was inside, but just a better play by Daniels, aggressive to the football. And Kansas State now has the lead and possession here in the fourth. Vaughn inside, it's a first down gain of 7. There's just been nothing slowing him down on a consistent basis. Pass caught, R.J. Garcia with a gain of 8. Second down and short now for the Wildcats. Howard to the air. This is Vaughn for a first down. Falling ahead, gain of 8 more. How do we slow down Deuce Vaughn? A fake to Irvin now. And wide open, Johnson makes the grab. First down, Kansas State. They're back into UTSA territory. I couldn't even tell you who their punter's name is. They toss this out to Irvin, and the stop is made. They haven't been as good when Deuce Vaughn has to get checked out. He's not in the game here on third down, and there's movement up front. False start on Kansas State. It's 3rd and 18. You've got to be able to get the stop here. Soft zone. Caught by Garber. He won't get there. But they will be able to try a field goal. This is about a 44, 45-yard try between the hashes. And it is no good. Pushed wide to the right. And the Roadrunners will take over. That is huge. Ball at the 28-yard line. Roadrunners down 4. And they have the ball. They'll run it with Vince Taylor. Fighting ahead, good run. He gets 7 more. 3 receivers in the game. Keytron Jackson wide left. Here is Taylor again. Breaks initial contact and gets 6. He's come up so big for the offense these last 2 games. More tempo now out of the offense. On first down, dump to Taylor to avoid the sack. At least getting something there. Woods remains slot to the right on second down. Against pressure, it is dropped by Woods. Right off the hands. Third down. Mills in for Taylor. They need the 49 of K-State. Criswell under pressure gets drilled. He had an open receiver. Again, it's not out quick enough. And the Roadrunners need this conversion. It's 4th and 9. Jackson motions out. Criswell has him open. Caught by Chris Woods. Down the sideline with a gain of 31. He dropped one earlier for a first down, but comes back. Now they're inside the 30. 1st and 10. A quick screen. Great read by the corner. He was playing 8 yards off. That looked like an advantageous time for a screen. It's second down off the fake. Dropped off Vince Taylor to the 20 and hit down. 3rd and 2. Still over 3 minutes to go in the ball game. 2 receivers in. Here comes Wright in motion. And it's Taylor wrapped up for a big loss. It's Tyler Heidecker. And if you roll that back, Willie Kelly whiffed so badly. And now a loss of 3 forces a 4th and 5. Criswell protected. It is incomplete for Keytron Jackson. He had his hands on it and could not hold on. And the Wildcats take over, 2:22 away from the upset. The defense needs the stop. All 3 timeouts remaining. Irvin bounces outside, and he gets the first down. 12 yards to start the drive. Not what you want to see. Down to 1:47. A play action, and all kinds of room for Howard. What a call! But he does get out of bounds. But it's another first down. And even if they do have to punt, Now you're talking about significantly worse field position. There's a stop. And they'll use their first timeout. That was Andrew Ross on the tackle. Vaughn is not out there. It's all Irvin right now. Inside, hit down. And now third down. The down that's given them trouble all day. They need this for a chance. 3rd and 5. Irvin for the first down, and the defense once again cannot get it done. And now it's going to cost them the game. Unbelievable. Kansas State has pulled it off. Down 2 scores, they rally and control the ball for majority of this game. Will Howard played a fantastic game. And the Roadrunners' perfect start has come to an end. What a win for K-State. Nobody was impressed with the teams that they beat to this point, and now upset the number 8 Roadrunners in their building. What a letdown for UTSA. This is a really, really tough loss for us. And the defense just played awful today. On those first couple drives, we were able to make a couple plays on the football. And from that point on, K-State was able to do whatever they wanted. We couldn't stop the run, we couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. When we got pressure, it wasn't enough to actually make the play. They were on the field for so many long drives, it felt like there was no rhythm in our offense. And that's why I ran so much up-tempo in the second half, because I wanted to extend the game. I thought that would give us an advantage. But they still dominated time of possession, and we never got better on defense. Usually we can find a way to get a few stops. I mean, they were 12-17 on 3rd down, and they punted 1 time. On top of that, Sincere Rhymes saw enough, and he commits to NC State. So that's tough. The way our defense played just left us with no room for error on offense. Here was the interception to Joe Wright. I think he has the advantage in there from a position standpoint, but we can go shorter across the middle, just get the first down. Was going for the home run ball there. Shouldn't be throwing that on 1st down especially. Can't trust that to just go in his favor. Here's the 3rd and 2 on our last drive. Watch the center on this play. He barely slows down the tackle there. It turns into a loss of 3. And on 4th down, I should have drawn up something here for Joe Wright. He's on a streak down the right side. And we end up putting the game on the line, throwing to Keytron Jackson. And that's just not his game. I should have had something there to write. 100%. So, mismanaged some things there at the end, and there was just very little room for error. There were also too many plays where pressure was there, and there was a throw to be made, and I was too late. So, really tough game today. Now, as we go to recruiting, we miss out on Sincere Rhymes, but I'm still trying to get a power element in this backfield. Any player here I'm putting 5 points on, that's just like bookmarking to go back to them and check them out. And the other thing I'm looking at, too, are linebackers and just improving the overall run defense. We have a couple options here that we're recruiting. James Johnson especially, the JUCO player, I really want to bring him in because we're going to lose 3 more starters in the linebacking core this year. That'll make it 6 in 2 years. That's a lot. And if you check out our block shed and tackle ratings, you see why the running game is such a problem. We're missing a lot of those guys we had in years 1 and 2. Kyle Jones was such a difference maker, racking up over 120 tackles last year, great at getting off blocks, fast. He did so much for us, and we haven't been able to replace his production. So I'm also looking at big nose tackles in the middle. We have a guy in John Davis that should be playing more, but I'm also trying to recruit some more disruptive defensive tackles so we can hopefully put less stress on these linebackers. It was a quiet game for Joe Wright. Offense didn't get in rhythm, and we were not on the field all that much. So he slid down the standings here a bit, but there will be an effort to get him the football a lot against Texas next week. We're heading on the road to Austin. We're not favored in this game, And we've never beat Texas in this series. And we want to bounce back from this loss. So this is going to be a really big game. It's tough playing on the road. We know that. And we don't want to lose, too many games. We already lost one. We know each loss is pretty damaging in college football. We looked like a potential playoff team earlier at number 8, undefeated. And now we have a lot of work to do. Cincinnati, in our same division, by the way, they are 5-1 just like us, but 2-0 in conference. And in that tight game against Oklahoma State, they won in overtime by 3. Bob Young threw 5 touchdown passes in the game, and this Cincinnati offense is moving right along with him as the new quarterback. 19 touchdowns this year to 2 interceptions. I've made 2 slight slider tweaks prior to this game. Just bumping down user pass blocking by 2 and run blocking by 1. I felt like after the stamina changes in the running game, I didn't need the run blocking at 4 or 5, wherever it was before. And I felt like the pass blocking needed some more balancing. And with it at 55, it just created too many options where you could read the whole defense and then scramble, and didn't make you speed up your process very much. So I felt like this would make it more balanced and ratings based at the same time. I'm also thinking about going to 9-minute quarters like I did in the Kalispell Dynasty, because in a lot of games like this, when you have long drives, it feels like the game is over so quickly and that the quarters just fly by too soon. So I might go to 9 minutes. Let me know what you think down below. Hope you enjoyed the video though, despite the loss. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you with more UTSA soon. Have a great day.